Hi, Elective. Hi, Moneyball. Happy Monday. I have the slow mode on, guys. I don't know if I can change that now. Yeah, I was able to change it. Any money advice do you see it coming in this week? Elective. Any advice? Money advice for Elective 777. Yes, Mahi Sheikh. It's a free reading. Yes. I do see Elective for you. The money will come from an old source of income that you already have. Um, Something that you have been doing to make money. I do see that. Maybe in 2 weeks. Amoy Scott. Do you see any of the recruiters I reached out to on LinkedIn responding to me? What would they say? I don't see them reaching out to you. Recruiters for Amoy Scott, I feel like you might have to reach out to people that you have already worked with in the past, is what message I'm getting, to get some traction on your search for a job, Amoy. How will Madha and Raja's married life will be? Their wedding is in September. Manthas and Raja's married life will be. I feel like their married life will be something that would bring a lot of healing into their life, and it won't be toxic. Like, there won't be any toxic traits. There will be a lot of love and appreciation for each other, I feel. Manthas and Raja's married life. You're welcome, Amoy. Elective, are you still there? Elective? You're welcome, Manish. Mahesh. Elective, are you still there? HubSpot will interview you. Oh my God, let me see if HubSpot will interview me. HubSpot and VoiceCot. No, Amoy, I have Five of Cups here. So the answer is no. Sorry about that. Hi, Paul. Hey, Sayan. Paula. Will JC and I hang out this month? Hold on. Hey, Sayan. I feel like there would be no hanging out this month with JC, Paula. I feel there is like standoffishness a little bit like that, or somebody is gonna turn cold and distant. Close my deal with Circle House and DRJ this week to do an exchange program. You're welcome. Sayan, is Circle House and DRJ both meant to give you a yes for the exchange program, or is it either one of them? DRJ, I'm getting a yes for DRJ, but Circle House, I don't know how that works. So please confirm. I see Amoy Scott NAE would move you forward in the interview process. I do see NAE. Sayan, please confirm if you need Circle House and DRJ both to be accepted in the exchange program. I'm getting DRJ as a yes. Junaid loves me. Is he interested in me? Noru, Noru, Noru. I do see Junaid is interested in you, Noru. I think you'll get it, Sayan. You'll get their consent. I also have two prizes nomination for 11th of June. A bit of money will be awarded for three winners in three categories. I'm a finalist in two categories. Will I be the winner in any of my categories? I do see you will be a winner in one of your categories, Sayan. Chances are high for both the categories. I see that. But let's just hope that you win for one. Do let me know how that goes next week or in 2 weeks. Hey Joao, how are you? Thank you. Appreciate it. You're welcome, Nurul. I'm doing well, thank you. I'm glad you're doing great. Thank you. Let's just hope. No answer is positive. No answer is amazing. Yes. You're still in the game. Hi, Saved. Amoy Scott, I do see invitation to interview for sure. Like something will hit. Something something will click for sure. Invitation to interview for sure in next 2 weeks. I'm sorry to hear that, Saved. Saved or Saved. I think you have to be a little bit conservative the way you approach them. Don't meet them in private places. That's all I can say. There are predators out there in terms of dating. They would say that they want to date you long term, but they wouldn't put any effort. So saved by Jesus' heart. I'm sorry that's happening to you, but you need to be a little bit conservative. I do see that you're going into a cycle, but at the same time, you need to see how confident and beautiful you are in terms of what you have achieved in your life and work with your emotions and your mental health a little bit that gets destroyed by these people. That's the message for you. What would happen if I text A to reconnect? I think you'll get a response, cordial. Amoy, you'll get a response. Things will be cordial. Is this romantic? I do get a sense of something romantic here, Amoy. Billy, agree. I don't see relationship and commitment. Yeah, I don't see relationship or commitment, but things like you can try. You can do multiple things at once. Go for it. You'll be missing out on this time if you just focus on job hunting. There are 24 hours in the day, so yeah. I get a friendly vibe. I don't get a yes for dates. Joao, should I apply for Start Now 2026 acceleration program or should I pass? I think you should apply for it, Joao. Seems to be positive for you. I get a strong yes for that. Yeah. Could be a beginning of something new. I have full card here. Definitely, you should consider applying for it. Maybe it's the people that you meet would be useful to have those connections. I also get you learn a lot. I already won it one time, but I don't want to damage my reputation by applying and not winning again. Oh, but what if you win again? Hello. That's what I think. You might win it again. Hi there, Safia. The plant I put in my bedroom have some kind of spirit on it. No, there's no spirit on the plant that you put on in your bedroom. Don't worry about it. Leaves just start to move on their own at night. Oh my god. No, I don't see any spirit. I don't see anything like that. Breeze, fan, something. You're welcome. Will I have funds to re enter the second part of my master's degree by 3rd of July? I do see sometime August that might work out, but 2nd of July, 3rd of July, I don't get a yes for that. Joe, I see maybe by August you'll have your funds lined up. You're welcome. This is my current crush, the one for me. Can you say the name, Annie? Like name or initials of your crush? Annie, can you give me the name of your crush or initials? I do see a yes for that. I do see a yes for that, Annie. Faria, let me pull some cards. Same problems everywhere, I guess. I do want to start with that you should stop criticizing yourself, Faria. Like, don't be your best critic, almost. Yes, Annie, a yes. I would say befriend yourself. Like, don't judge if other people are judging you. Don't add to the fuel for that. And maybe bring some healing into the situation wherever you go right now. The problems that you have created, bring some healing in that situation, is the message for you, Faria. The critic is the way one improves, but I'll give you an example. Why do I always do this? I'm stupid. I will never learn. If this is your inner dialogue, then it's a problem. But when you say, it's okay, I did that, I'm going to learn from it, next time I'll be better. You are still like being honest with yourself, but you're not pushing yourself down, is what I mean. So don't be your own worst critic. Befriend yourself. Be your own friend first, even if other people feel that you might be a problem of any sort to them. Have you on your side. That's from school too. I don't get that. Self compassion is a thing. Self compassion is a thing for you. Like, you might feel like you being your worst critic is the only way to improve, but self compassion will not feel you that agitation that you're feeling inside yourself of like, why am I like this? Why? Give it a try. It's a slow pill to swallow, but give it a try. Hi, Zainab. I'm well. How are you? Yeah. You'll do great in no time. Keep self compassion at the forefront of your mind, Faria. Zainab, am I on the right path regarding my career? Currently preparing for medical exams to apply abroad. I think you're on the right path. I do see that intuitively. You're on the right path for your career. Keep doing what you're doing. You're welcome, Zainab. You're doing great. Hello, Molo. How are you? I'm doing yes and no questions only, Molo. If you have any question, no worries. Are you in a twin flame connection, Molo? The answer I get is a no. Twin flames are very few. It's the splitting of the soul that happens when they are born. It's very rare connection. I don't see you in karmic as well. You're welcome. There are high chances, Amoy, that NAE will offer you a job. The chances are high depending on how the interviews goes. I have the Nine of Cups. There are two applications with them. One is senior manager and second is admissions data. I think admissions data is something I see moving forward. You're welcome. Hey B, I'm a student of astrology. I want to know what language best for my concentration, English or Hindi? I see Hindi will suit you best, maybe for consultation as well in the future. Hindi would be best. Is it over between Sai, Vandar, and I, Sabrina? I don't see things being over between you and Sai, Sabrina. I don't see it being over. Sabrina, that's your answer. But I want it to be over. For me, I want to detach myself from him. I think you have to clearly communicate that to him that things are not working out. Yeah, I think he has to get that message clearly from you, Sabrina, that it won't work out as friend. Some people have troubled childhood, so maybe they can't make the decision, but you can make a decision for him. There is a drama triangle. Read about it. There is something called as drama triangle. People try to be a rescuer or a prosecutor. You can't make a decision either. You're attached to him. Let me respond to Amoy. Amoy. I don't see a yes for Amex, Amoy. But this push pull kind of scenario, you're just gonna spend time with this person, hoping that there would be something more, but exactly. He is super complicated, and you're wasting your precious time on somebody who can't be decisive, something. And you don't have to understand, you just have to choose yourself and move on. Don't share your problems with him so that he doesn't get that space to come back into your life. If you make that your decision, I am sure you'll be able to move on, Sabrina. It's good to have that realization, you know? I don't see feelings per se, but it's complicated in his end, at his end. He himself isn't sure about it. I would say complicated feelings at his end. He isn't sure. I do see him going back and forth in his mind. Yes, you got it. He isn't sure what type of feelings he has for you. I do think he'll reach out back to you. Yeah, he will reach out to you. And some people might not give you everything, but give you something so that you can stick around. So it's your decision at the end of the day. I think, dear, I'm so sorry that you're crying about this, but honestly, what I feel is he wants to have you where he left you, and he would come back to check whether you have moved on or not. It's up to you whether you still hold a space. I understand, but you have to like make a decision for yourself. He will come and knock on your door, knock on your life, but you have to show him that you're not going to be there if he talks in a disrespectful way, if he doesn't give you as much importance in his life as you would want him to give you. So overall, I'll just tell you like move on from it, because a roller coaster can damage you a lot more for the future that you don't realize. And give yourself that space to move on. If you're crying, cry. If you want to like speak to somebody, you're here speaking to me. I'm happy that you're doing that, getting the support that you need. But honestly, him trying again doesn't mean anything like that. He's complicated in his mind. And you don't have to care whether he realizes your worth or not. I hope he never does, because he must have disrespected you so many times. Why should he realize all of a sudden? How will he realize all of a sudden your importance and your worth in his life? Are you getting my point? Because he's just been somebody who is not treating you well. Once you're completely gone, maybe yes, but that will be too late, too little, too late. Don't be hung up on that. He's not sure what he wants. Let me tell you that. And it will be a long time before he even realizes your worth. Hi, Amoy. Yes, I do see a yes for that. Your applications and your resumes are seen as competitive. It's just that the market, yeah, you want to work for a big company. I do see that happening for you. You will work for a big company. Yes, I do see it as years, and not just few years, a lot of years. He has to land on that conclusion himself. And I do see a lot of years. I don't see it as a short term, a year or two, and he'll have a enlightenment. Don't waste your time on that, dear. Yes, keep doing your job. Thank you, Amoy. I appreciate it. I don't see Sabrina, him loving you in the future, because he has learned to see that you will stay no matter how he treats you, no matter how he speaks to you and how he disrespects you. So it will be hard for him to love you because you only love somebody that you respect, if that's making any sense to you. If you lose that respect, or you have not done anything to lose the respect, but the other person doesn't see you as value because you are not valuing yourself. So value yourself, and this person will, maybe in years, couple of years, get that enlightenment of how they treated you. But you respect yourself this time. That's what I want from you. I want to create content on YouTube platform. Can I do that? Yes, Shri, I think you do have looks for your to create content on YouTube. I don't see it being over from his side, but I do hope it's over from your side, Sabrina. Please like and subscribe, guys. Don't compare yourself with others, Shri. That's the message I'm getting for you. There will be competition, but don't compare yourself with others. I don't see it being over from his side. He can choose to do whatever he wants to, but you choose what you want to do and be firm on that. And thank you for subscribing and liking. Be firm on what you want out of your life because 6 years is a long time to be wasting like this. You're welcome. What does he want from me? Sabrina, I'll do Shri your question in a bit. Shri, job wise, I feel like you will compare yourself. I feel like there shouldn't be any comparison when you're doing what you're doing, you're in your own lane. I think his intentions, Sabrina, is to stay in touch, to communicate with you, but he has nothing more to offer to you. I feel that's what I'm getting. He wants to stay in touch with you, but does it work? Is it working for you? You have to decide that. You're welcome. Why are N and C trying to exclude me? I feel like N and C, I think C doesn't like you, Mystical. I. And because of, I think N is closer to C and they are just doing what they're doing by excluding you. I think it's the C most not liking you, is the message I'm getting. Sabrina, he might have anger issues, childhood issues, something like that, because of which he is not certain. He would say something, but he would come and contact you the next day or in few days just to see where you are at. So I do see that um, happening a lot. I hope that's making sense, Sabrina, of what I'm saying. I'll be back, guys. 1 second. I think he'll be indifferent if you ghost him in the future. Since he doesn't know what he wants, whatever you do will be like, you mean twin flame? Is that what you mean by twin? That's not true. People use that a lot. That's just misguiding because one is a chaser, one is a runner. It's all a messed up thing out there. And people loosely use that term. So I would say don't fall for that. Yes. That allows them to be toxic in a way. I think C doesn't like you mystical, and N and C are close, so C is influencing N is the message that I got for you. Are G facing their karma now? Who is G? The message that I'm getting, it's pretty um, broad, is the message that maybe you said something or you mentioned something to C that caught her attention in a wrong way, C's attention in a wrong way, and there's some sort of gossip now going on about it. Hila is GIE is the name of a person. Did you mention about your social status or something around that is coming to my mind? Something about your social status. Sabrina used to call him. See, you gave a lot of access to him about a lot of information. You have to know and speak to. Sorry, let me get Sabrina's answer. You have to make a choice about the person that you're dating all by yourself. You don't have to go and tell him about each and every guy, and he is not a mind reader to know what the other guy wants from you. So that's my message to you. Hila, I get a yes for G getting their karma. You spoke about your father, who was an Indian man and who worked hard, didn't make excuses, and went to Stanford University. I do feel like there is a bit of that rubbed them the wrong way, of maybe somehow rubbed them the wrong way about you mentioning that of how successful your father was or is. J.S. Stone, welcome. I do see a yes for that, J.S. Stone. Relax environment challenge. I do see that. Yes, you might win in your category. Let me pull some card, J.S. Stone, for you. Let me tell you this. Um, do you think mystical eye that they could be just racist? You can choose to donate or not. That's up to you. But they could be just pure blank racist towards you too. Month of June for J.S. Stone. Have some wise money management, J.S. Stone, is the message that I'm getting you. Have wise money management. Don't spend your money where you shouldn't. That's the advice I get for you, J.S. Stone. Please send me a message that you received that. Do you think that there will be positive changes between him and I in the future or years to come? I do feel there will be changes, but that would be long time coming. Are you willing to wait that long, Sabrina? Are you willing to wait that long? Is the question. Thank you for donation. Yes, I did receive it. I think, do you think they, I see one of them being a newcomer, and there could be some jealousy around that too. Let me ask you this. Did you, wherever you're working, Mystical, did you get it through a reference? Do you think they can think like that towards you? Let me take this question from Kavita. Does Tarun Mohan has feelings for Nirjana Shri, new subscriber? I do get a yes for that, Kavita. Kavita Natrajan 1334. I do get a yes for your question. And trust me, the more you get into it, they are just gonna be somebody who would just gossip against you and would like exclude you. But at the same time, I don't see them doing better in their work as compared to you. So you should focus on you. And like I said, everything that I've said so far kind of speaks to it. Yes. You're just being yourself, and you're like, maybe that, like I said, your social status and you being where you are and where you're coming from have triggered them. And I only see it triggered C. Um, you have only triggered C, and C has kind of went around and talked about it bad to other people. No, dear, I only have PayPal. PayPal is not accessible. I don't know about that. I do believe PayPal is accessible from everywhere. Sorry, dear, if there is no way to pay, it's okay. I appreciate the concern. I don't have any other payment options, dear. Hi, Yasmin. As much as you want. Let me pull some cards for you, Sabrina. I do see that you guys will communicate again, Sai and Sabrina. I do see that, but at the same time, there would be lack of understanding between the two of you. Is very clear with the Temperance card here in reverse. Maybe one of you is Sagittarius. Roy and I, he's a romantic interest. I'll get to your question, Yasmin and Avantika. Do you feel like any unfairness between Roy and you? Mystical unfairness? I feel like the connection is a little bit unstable. Yes. You're Sagittarius rising. Yeah, I did get that. The ending that you're feeling, Yasmin, is a good thing. I feel like it's coming from a good place. You might be ending a cycle with something or somebody here. I feel like he's somebody for you, mystical eye. I feel that the person that you're in touch with or this person is kind of keeping busy in work. I do see them like being a lot occupied with work and responsibility, or just trying to like keep busy. But at the same time, I also get that this person would be too cold and distant, like overly rational, thinking with their mind, not with their heart too much. The Kedarnath Yatra would be good for your mom, and nobody will trouble her. Avantika Yadav. Yeah, I get two cards that are. I'd rather focus on my work. I'd rather focus on something that would give me monetary gains. And with King of Swords in reverse, I feel like they could be a little bit like less emotional towards this connection. Yes, that's what I'm getting. I pulled those cards for you, Sabrina, and I don't see you guys understanding or coming together in a way that will be positive or progressing. Hey Ticaster, I'm well. How are you? Happy to see you. My trip was great, but it was so exhausting. I've been sleeping like crazy, long hours to recover from it. I went to Kananaskis, um, in the mountains here by where I live in Calgary. I do see you and Roy coming together, but it might take some time. Right now, their energy is distracting themselves. Avantika Yadav 8380. The trip will be great and there will be no safety issues for her. Don't worry about it. Tikastra, how was your interview with the other company? Let me know how you're doing, girl. I do see Sabrina. It will take a long time, but with your patience, things can come around. I do see that. But that will take a lot of like back and forth between you guys. And if that makes you to a point of crying and giving up, I can understand that could be too much, but I don't feed into toxic connection. So I still want you to consider whatever you're asking. In a long-term situation, you might not be happy for a very long time until he comes around. So please take it with a grain of salt here. Dennis, does Samuel want to be in a long-term relationship with me? I do see that happening, dear, for you, between you and Samuel. I do see that. Competitive and good perceivance of your CV right now with NAE. So keep up, Amoy Scott. That's awesome. Congratulations. Let me do Safkia's question to Castor. I'll take your question next. Safkia's next move towards Junaid. I'm doing yes and no question, but I'll do one question for prediction for you, Junaid. Safika's next move towards Junaid. Safika's next move towards Junaid. I do see it being something sudden that will come to light for between the you and Safkia, Junaid. I don't see the relationship going really well after that point. There's something that's going to be revealed. I got a tower card for you guys. Intuitively, I get an answer yes for you buying a home in NC mid to late 2027. More like late 2027. I wouldn't say mid. Thank you for subscribing. I think so. That was the job I predicted. But Ticaster can say it more than me. I don't remember everything. Do you still get, yeah, I do see that very strongly. Job at sea. I do see that job for you, Ticaster. I see around 2.5 weeks more for you to receive a final confirmation, Ticaster. There are some sweet memories between you, Shri, and Sabrina. I do see that. But at the same time, I do see that there is a lack of confidence or lack of like perspective in how to make it work. I do see sweet memories. I also see unfinished business between the two of you. I do see the weight gain might happen for you, but you have to work out for that. I do see a strong like yoga, working out, or something to have your weight to the level that you want. Avantika Yadav, 8380. Will I be in a healthy, loving relationship by February 2027? And it will be, the answer is yes, and it will be with somebody you already know. Thank you, Gothic Express, Empress X. Thank you for donating. I do see mid September to Castor for you, the goal weight. There will be a little bit back and forth with that. Samuel want from the connection? I think they want to resolve some conflict. Samuel wants to resolve conflicts and move to calmer water with you. If you guys have ever been in a conflicting situation, or there was like disagreements or something like that, is what I'm seeing. But they want to like resolve it and move forward towards calmer waters. Gothic Empress X, can you please confirm? Yes, that's past energy, but I do see that they wanting like a long-term commitment and something that they want to start something passionate with you right now. But at the same time, if you guys were in no contact, or like there was a little bit of like taking space, some space, I feel that um that has kind of, they want to get over that if you guys took space from each other at any point. I do see coming around kind of energy. Definitely, I see commitment and starting something again, something passionate. Tikastra, I do see you'll make significant progress by August. Yes. Only if you remain patient with Sai, Sabrina, I think things might come around. Like if you appreciate him as a person, not like giving up like, why is he like that? You have to come from a place of understanding towards the individual. If he has honestly helped you, um, he might have anger issues. That's point blank. I want to tell you that. Sai has some anger issues. So you have to like work with it. Rima Shah, I do see you earning money from tarot in the near future. Keep up the good work, dear. I appreciate that. You have to come from a place of appreciation of what he does, not what he doesn't do, and then give him space to open up. So, yeah. Gothic Empress, what is the connection between Samuel and Anastasia? Anything I should be worried about? No, intuitively, I get a message that there is nothing to worry about. Just friends. Shashi Kumar, I have one. Shashi, date of birth 2001. When my ex come back. Shashi Kumar, I'm sorry, but I don't see your ex coming back. Sorry about that. I think to Castor, I see October, September, and August doesn't seem um, promising. He will open up to you in the future because I do see him reaching out again. So you just have to give it space and time for him to come around. No, it won't be too late. No, it won't be too late to Castor. I think if you're going to pick the best of all the scores that you receive, August, September, October would be the best score. Rima, I do see it a side hustle to begin with. I do see it as a side hustle for now. Will I get significant scholarship from NC? I do see scholarship for you, Ticaster. I do see scholarship for you. Amoy Scott, I'm not getting a yes for Target hiring you for one of the remote roles. I'm not getting a yes for that. I'm sorry, dear. These are all like him being true and honest to you about whatever he's feeling. So I think your applications so far, Amoy, are strong enough to get you an interview, but I don't see that you should stop applying at this point. Will my mother be successful in her studies? I see her too distracted, Castro. Your mother seems to be too distracted, not that focused. But you can answer that better. Any new job within a couple of months, will I be able to sustain it? Will I get a new job in a couple of months? I do see a new job, Rima, like 6 months, not couple of months, 6 months, and you'll be able to sustain that one. Yes, Sabrina, I do see you guys apply you forming a deeper bond between each other. There's some sort of understanding that needs to be revised, compromise that needs to be reached between the two of you. Amoy, I want to be honest. Some of the jobs that you're applying could be too advanced, or like they might need a lot more experience than you're applying for. When is the finishing deadline to Castor? Because I do see that being delayed for her. If she's trying to finish something, I don't see it being happening this year. I do see Amoy. FTI is a yes. FTI is a yes. I think he is loyal to you, Sabrina. Like he is honest. He's honest, I can say that much. Loyalty between friendship, I can't really comment on that. Rima Saha, I see getting the marriage is in next year in the cards, not this year. Priya, Priya vibes 15. I don't see you should move on from Rabikant. I see you working on that connection. 2, 3 years from now. Yeah, I think if she commits to it, she'll be able to finish it. I think she'll be able to finish it. I see 3 years. Sabrina, I see 3 years. It will be a long time. You would wait a lot. Defania, will my surgery be a successful regarding health? Yes, your surgery will be successful, dear. All the best to you. Feel better. I do want to say something, Reema Saha. You'll be happy after marriage, but I don't know if you believe in astrology yourself, Reema, but you would be you would need a consult, astrological consult or something before you get married. I see corporate finance being a yes, FTI. Cyan, I see 3 times traveling this month of June, not just twice, 3 times. Yes, sure, go ahead. The Sublime V6I, ask your question. Timing for interview opportunities. 3 to 6 weeks is what I'm getting. Amoy, timeline for interview opportunities. Thank you for donation. Thank you. Lotfi does love Samia. I do get that as a yes. Dennis, how will things go when I'll see Samuel in August? What I'm getting, the Gothic Empress X, I feel like there would be some stressful situation that will develop at that time that you don't foresee coming forward. But I think the person that you're dealing with would need support with that. I do see that there could be an opportunity to be more supportive at this time, at the time when you will meet them. This could be related to anything related to the physical world, to the 3D, anything that's relating to the physical world. Do they have a strong fire sign? But I feel like they take more responsibility than they can actually work with. He's a Sagittarius. I do see that, but this person that you're dealing with could take more responsibility than they can actually handle. So I feel like they would need a support in dealing with those issues when they arise. And it could be by the time you'll see them, they might feel very exhausted or drained. Yeah. But if you're in touch with them, like maybe prioritize that they don't take too much responsibility where it's not due, and try to delegate as much as possible, because I do feel that this person that you're dealing with could be in an authoritative position as well to delegate some of their responsibility out. I'm going through Saturn Mahadasha Rahu Antradara. Any remedies for this tough phase? Kitu Sharma. Hi, Kitu. I do see Rima Saha, like you could worship Hanuman, and I think you should be good. Worship Hanuman. Chip Chick Chico Wop. Hi, will my Lex lover be somebody new or from the past? I see somebody from the past. Chico Whoop. Your usernames are not my deal. Hard work will help you manifest this year, Ticaster. You're on the right path, dear. Don't worry about it. JMG Bumble, do you see me getting 900 DRG from DRG before the 11th of July? I don't see it before 11th of July. I do see sometime September, but I don't see July. Sorry, JMG Bumble. Kittu Sharma. Aman, will he come back? I don't see Aman coming back, Kittu Sharma. I'm sorry. Usernames are really not my thing. I don't know. Somebody you know, I would say. Somebody you know, not an ex. Jalosine, will April give me good job reference? I don't see that happening. I don't see you getting a good job reference from April. You must look for somebody else. Kittu Sharma, what do you want me to check? I don't see Aman coming back, dear. To Castra, did I answer your question? You'll hit your investment goal by February 2027, dear. You will. Rima Saha, will my father get his property by end of this year? I'm getting more like end of next year, not this year. End of next year is what I'm getting. Rima Saha. I think he has moved on, my dear. He has moved on. I feel like this person goes from person to person, Kittu Sharma. Like, you don't want to be with somebody like that, anyways. I feel like this person is going from person to person, not wanting to make a decision, almost having a rebound, if you have heard about that. I feel like this person is having a rebound, occupying himself and doing things that he shouldn't. Rima, I don't see Fahad attracted to you. Look it up, rebound, Rebound, rebound. Mystical Eye, hello. I've been here for a long time. I guess people are taking a break and coming back. How do NNC feel about me not returning next year? No, that doesn't mean he wants to reconnect with you, dear. He's busy occupying himself with other people, doing things with them, is what I'm getting. How does NNC feel about me not returning next year? I don't think they're going to think too much about it. I don't think they're going to think too much about it. They're going to just move on from not seeing you there. I do see you working towards something related to a big institution yourself, Mystical Eye. I do feel that. He's just busy occupying his mind, Kitu Sharma. This guy is just busy occupying his mind with other people. Will I score at least 173 in October? It will be more than 173. I do see that. It will be more than 173 in October. Let me plug in. Other connections, yes, that's what I mean. I'm glad. I think the score in October would be the best, so keep up with that work, Ticaster. Do you see me getting accepted into law school this summer? I do see that happening for you, Mystical Eye. Other people mean other connections, yes. To be blunt and very blunt, Kitu Sharma, he's sleeping around with other people. That's what I get. So I hope you kind of get the message, and I'm sorry that you're going through that. I don't see a Moise score to Uber moving forward with your application. I don't get a yes for that. I don't see you getting money from government scheme, Rima Saha. I don't see that happening. Plates of spaghetti 5029. I do see your friend talking to you again. I do see that. I think NNC will be very jealous. So keep up the work, Mystical Eye. You're on to bigger and better things. But I also feel you're very, this could be unsolicited advice, but you're very sheltered by your parents. Like you listen to your parents a lot. That's the message also I got from the cards before. Mystical Eye. I think you should move on, dear Kittu. You should move on. You should not spend time waiting for Aman to come back. Mystical Eye, thank you. I like doing that. I know, dear, it's not that easy, and I'm not saying that it will be easy. But if he is busy exploring other connections, sleeping around with other people, how does that make you feel? Do you want to still wait for him? I do see a yes for that, Mystical Eye. People can at work can tell. People at work can tell that you're sheltered. I do see that as a yes. I don't know what you have done around it to display that, but I'm pretty sure they see that. Plates of spaghetti, your boyfriend is loyal to you. Being sheltered, like very protective, you listen to your parents a lot, that your parents, yeah, you listen to your parents what they tell you to do, or mama's boy or papa's girl, kind of. I already checked, dear. He is in um, connecting with somebody else, but not to make a, like, I'm not saying he's making a long-term decision with that person, but he's busy occupying his mind with other women out there. Yeah, maybe that's how they know. And I don't think it's anything bad, but I did get that from the cards, so I wanted to tell you that. I don't see that as being bad. If you're close to your parents, you should be. You got it. Yes. Yes. Do you want to ask him that question that he ever loved you, or are you asking me that question that did he ever love you? I'm not too clear what you're asking, Kittu. They definitely have their value system screwed up. Celebrating mother only on Mother's Day, you know what I mean? Yes. Yes. Agree. I think this person that you're dealing with, he came in on, since you do tarot reading yourself, Kitu, the Knight of Wands in reverse. And that person is nobody's true love because they are not too sure what they want and they are not looking to commit long term, anyways. I think E will serve as a great support when you go to NC, dear, to Castor. Starry Night, O8U, I do see Joseph wanting a committed relationship with you. Kittu Sharma, you know all the answers and you're still asking me, then stay broken up and move on from this person who is inconsistent and wouldn't give you what you want looking for. He has a very non-committal energy to him. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I wish you the best, Kittu, and I hope you get over this hurt that you're feeling right now because you made the right decision at the time when you broke up with him. Okay, dear? I do see you writing for a large column in school. I do see that happening to Castor. Thank you, dear. You're not stuck, my dear Kittu. You're not stuck. This information should help you to release it, cry about it if you want to, and move on because you made a right decision. Waiting for that person 4 years and not getting a commitment, what's the point? Or expecting them to come back and still do the same thing to you. There is no reason. Take care. I'm ending the stream now. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.